Well, this is Steve Ridgel, and Remy will be along here in a minute. She's running around and sticks her face up so she can see what's going on. But I'm told this is Nurses Week. Now, I don't know who makes up all these days and weeks, and most time I don't know, but my wife happened to mention to me it's Nurses Week because, well, we love nurses. We have a daughter, both our girls, our daughter and our daughter-in-law, Julie and Jamie both, are nurses. We've got a couple of nieces that are nurses. We've got a sister-in-law that's a nurse. We've got a cousin that's a nurse. Our family is full of nurses. In fact, the good thing about that, the really good thing, all of our family reunions are about as safe a place as you can be if something happens because we've got a lot of nurses. And I want to tell you a few reasons why I love nurses, why I love our nurses. One is nurses are among the hardest working people I know. It is hard to be a nurse. Boy, our girls especially have done jobs that I just think, I don't know how they do that. And they're on their feet all day and they never get a break because they put patient care above their needs. I don't know a nurse that doesn't worry about, gee, when's the last time I went to the bathroom? When's the last time I ate? When's the last time I stopped and took a drink? When did I sit down last? They are always on the go, always working hard. I love nurses for that. I love nurses because it's a built-in ministry. Now, most obviously in our family, most of the nurses are also believers, and nursing's a built-in ministry. It's a built-in way to share Jesus with people. I know a lot of our girls in their nursing have, and by the way, this is a pretty common thing among a lot of nurses I see. I visit the hospital a lot, and I go in and I pray over people, and sometimes the nurses come in, and I often say to them, pray with us, and I've never yet had a nurse say, no, I won't. Every nurse I've ever known, not just ours, all nurses I've known get right in the middle of the prayer circle. I don't know if it's just because nursing appeals to believers as a career because it's a built-in way to do ministry and help people. I just know that nurses really love God, at least in our family, and most of them I know love God, love people, and serve people, work hard at it. Now, I also love nurses because they don't keep hours. Now, somebody says, yeah, isn't there some law if there's a wreck or something happens, a nurse has to stop? Yes, and I know many nurses that have rushed into accidents and crisis, health crisis, but it's kind of nice to have nurses because not just when something goes wrong do we ask them, though my girls especially are pretty good to say, yes, Pops, you need to go to the doctor for this. But after I go to the doctor and come back and I have no idea and my doctor's a good guy and I like him and he grew up with my daughter and actually, so he's a family friend, but he'll explain it, I'll nod, then I'll go home and call one of my girls and say, okay, here's what he said, what does that mean? And they'll explain it to me. I love nurses. I love anybody that directly cares for people, just like Jesus wants us to. And so I appreciate nurses. If you know a nurse, you ought to hug their neck, celebrate them, give them a gift card to Starbucks or somewhere they can get a cup of coffee, gift card for a meal, or just say thank you. And if you have a second today, won't you pray for the nurses that you know? I love our nurses. We pray for them every day, and we appreciate what they do.